Okay, hey you guys, it's Michelle and today is Sunday, so that means today is my turn to make a video. I'm so sorry I uploaded my Halloween tutorial the day after Halloween. I just have not had time to make new videos recently, so all my stuff has been pre-recorded for my own channel, so I had to upload that late and I'm really sorry about that, but anyways, today's video is going to be over dealing with haters or dealing with elitist, which, since I'm not part of the gothic culture, I don't have to deal with the haters and elitist necessarily in that group, but I have had to deal with haters. I have had to deal with elitist as far as like music taste goes, so that's what I'm going to talk about with you guys today. For the haters, as far as it goes, with my look, I do get a few different looks. It's not so much that people judge how I do my makeup all the time, because I tend to not wear very heavy makeup or a whole bunch of makeup, although the times that I do, I usually get complimented on it as opposed to people looking at me kind of strange. But I get a lot of weird looks for having my tattoos, because I have so many that are visible on my arms and on my hands, and I personally, for me, as far as getting hate for tattoos goes, it's not your body, so I don't feel like you should care what's on it because it's my body. And if I like having a demon cat drinking coffee with horns and a like filigree portrait going on here, then that's my life. Another thing about my style, though, is once upon a time, back in the good old days, whenever I was not as old as I am now, I'll put a picture here. You can see that I had all 4 of my piercings. I had my canine bites, and I'll put another picture here as well, so you can see that I used to have venom bites. And whenever I did have all those piercings, a lot of people used to either think it was really, really cool, or they used to think it was really, really stupid. And like, I pierced my own face, so honestly, if I didn't think that it was a good choice for me, or if I didn't, if I thought it was going to be bad, it's like I pierced it myself. I only paid for the needle and the ring, which, honestly, there's a store here that you can get all of those rings and all of the needles for like $8, so it's not like I'm really losing that much if I decide later on that I don't like it, which the only reason I ever took them out is because of going to school and going into getting the career that I want to have. But as far as it goes, like, they're just piercings. They can come out, You don't have to sit there and be like, I think you have too many piercings. That looks ridiculous, because I can make 4 piercings, 2 piercings. I can make 2 piercings, 1 piercing. Like, I can get spacers, If I decide that I don't want to have my piercings, then again, it's I don't have to. It's not your body, it's my body, so you can look from a distance and dislike from a distance. And as far as dealing with elitist goes, like I said, I've never had to deal with elitist as far as my style is concerned, but as far as my music goes, oh my goodness, my eyebrows. As far as my music goes, I do listen to a lot of metalcore music, and I do listen to, I listen to all different styles, but I guess metalcore is probably the main one. I listen to metalcore, and I listen to, like, punk sometimes. Occasionally I do listen to rap, but the person who I used to date, unfortunately, decided that he was going to be like a metalhead elitist and argue with me, which I say unfortunately because obviously I shut it down. Like, I'm not trying to trash on your music just because yours is like thrash metal and yours is like classic and all of that, but like, there's no need for you to be saying that my music taste is terrible, saying that my music is awful, saying that I shouldn't like my music if I can't list every band member, if I can't tell you what album was created what year, if I don't know every single band member's like backstory and part in the band. Like, sure, I know the band members and I know what guitar, or not guitar, what instrument they play, but that's about the extent of it. But he's one of those who he knows everything about every single band that he listens to, and he knows all of the original members of a band. If they got new members, he knows what the album is, when it was made, all of like the revisions to any song ever made. So it's just, that's great and everything. You know, your style is your style, but don't come and hate on my style just because I like metalcore and not thrash metal or whatever other songs, bands he listens to. But as far as advice I can give for dealing with like haters or dealing with people who are elitist is, you know, there's always going to be somebody who finds a reason to dislike you for some reason, who finds a reason to dislike you for some reason. That was really redundant, I feel. And you can't please everybody. So, and in my opinion, it doesn't really matter too much if somebody's saying you look dumb because your eyebrows, you know, maybe your eyebrow game just hasn't evolved yet. Give it some time. Or if somebody's hating on you because you dress different, if somebody is hating on you because of your music taste, like, who cares, honestly? Like, you can do whatever you want to do. It's your life. They're not living your life. You're living your life. You're not living their life. They're living their own life. So just leave it at that, honestly. I wish I could give better advice how to deal with haters or how to deal with elitists, but honestly, like I said, I've never had to deal with them. Or I don't have to deal with them frequently. If somebody ever is being mean to me, I tend to just ignore it. So that's the best advice I can give. You can stand up for yourself too. There's definitely nothing wrong with that, but I just don't care to deal with it, so I choose to ignore it. But anyways, you guys, that was my video on dealing with haters and elitists, and I wish I could give better advice, but I want to say thank you guys a ton for watching. You can check me out again on Sunday. Oh my goodness, I swear I'm going to try and upload on time from now on. And I want to say happy Halloween, because Halloween obviously just passed yesterday. And you guys can check out the Bat Babes links in the channel down below. You can also go check out my channel, Michelle Kitty Cat, where I do all my other YouTube stuff. And until next Sunday, I will see all of you guys next Sunday. I'm going to work on an outro. I really am. Bye, guys.